Thank you for listening to Tidy Mind Coaching. And I've asked you guys to send your questions in so that I can have talking points on things that you need to understand more about within the Tidy Mind process. Maybe you've been working on it, you've been going through the steps, maybe you're in the Tidy Mind Club and you've been using the daily content to help you tidy up your mind and help it to relax, and you're just kind of stuck on a spot, or you just don't know what something means. So here is today's question. I do have a question. I feel that I have a very blessed life. I feel that I am not really living my life. I feel that I get caught up with trying to fix myself all of the time. I buy a lot of self-help books to try to learn new ways to improve my life. You would think that is a good thing, but I almost feel it has become an obsession. I just want to let go and get up each day saying, "You are okay the way you are," and enjoy the day not worrying about fixing myself. Areas I focus on often are around the concept of aging. I am 63. If you follow everyone's advice, doctors, articles, etc., you can find you get caught up in all the things you should do to stay healthy. My self-help usually focuses on weight loss, exercise, taking enough vitamins, making sure I deal with my adult children in the best way so I can keep a strong relationship, and medical info. I acquire severe tinnitus, ringing in the ears, 3 years ago, and it often can drive you crazy. I have enough voices in my head without ringing also. No cure for it, but I've been working a lot on my own using self-help books, LOL, to calm the noise or the anxiety of having the noise by using meditation and relaxation techniques. But nevertheless, this driving force that makes me feel that I need to fix myself is not letting me live my life the way I want to. I want to just accept myself the way I am. I hope all of that makes sense. Thank you for listening. Yes, that makes absolute sense. And I actually had another client who went through the same thing. And what this is not freedom. You know, we're working on trying to get out. We use the self-help books and all the stuff that helps us feel better so that we can be free, right? Like that's the whole purpose of having these things. But what the mind can do, what DJ can do, is now make this mission to feel better into the problem, or into its focus of the problem that will never be fixed. And to DJ, if DJ is running the show, if your mind is running the show, and your mind is the measure of when you're better or not, if your mind is telling you when you are okay or not, you never will be. It will never be enough. It will never be good enough. It will never be complete. There will always be more to do. There will always be a better way to do it. There'll always be something you're missing, something you need to search for, always. So it's important to differentiate who is running the show here. Like who is deciding whether you're okay or not. Is it you in your heart space, in your aligned space, as the adult who is comforting and caring for this DJ who can never be pleased? It's never enough. It will never be perfect. There's always more that should be being done. Or is it, is it you or is it DJ? So your role in this is to care for DJ, is to use all of this stuff that DJ's been searching out to help itself. So basically it didn't have you. So DJ's like, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to find help for myself. I'm going to find relief. I'm going to find a solution. I'm going to find an answer. And because DJ was running the show, it's like a child. It doesn't know what it's doing. It doesn't have any sense of direction. It doesn't know when enough is enough. It's never going to say, yep, I'm there. I'm feeling better now, ever. It needs you to do that for it. So it's out there searching, and it will always be searching. So we want to applaud DJ first, your mind, that it sought out help for itself, to say, I need help. I need somebody to take care of me, to show me the way. And it went out looking for that help. And in those self-help books, and hopefully by coming in through the Tidy Mind process, which is one of those self-help things that your mind led you to, or your heart led you to, whichever, then I hope you can see that the help that DJ is looking for is not on the outside of it, but all that help is pointing inward. All those books, if they're speaking from a place of truth, all they are is pointers pointing you inward to say, you are the one to give this comfort. You are the one to be the adult here. You are the one that DJ is needing and is looking for. You are it. It's not the book. You're not going to find, the books are pointers to the answer, but they're not the answer. So all this self-help stuff, all the practices, all the rituals, all the meditations, all the stuff that your DJ gets all wrapped up in and stresses out about and says, no, we have to do this exactly right, exactly the way the book says, or we won't get there. And that is so not the point. The book is pointing to a part of you that you have not accessed yet, and trying to get you to separate out from your mind to see that you can stand there as the observer of this mind and be that adult, be that parent that this DJ, this mind, has never had but is looking for. It's looking for a calm presence that knows how to comfort it, knows how to calm it, knows how to say, go play, I've got this, we're okay. There's nothing more that needs to be done. So for you that asked this question, I want you to let your DJ know today that it did a great job. It knew it needed help, and it went out and it searched for that help, and guess what? Because of reading all of that stuff, you have come to this point in your life when you're realizing you are that help. You are the answer that those books have been pointing to. You can become that calm presence that mind needs to comfort it, to keep it relaxed, to be in charge, to take care of it, to protect it, to all of those things that it's looking for outside of itself, it can now find within. And you two start to build a relationship of trust. The first thing that you have to do is separate out from it. You have to stop identifying with it and saying, I feel this, I think this, I am that. You must separate out and say, my mind feels this, my mind is this, my mind is thinking this, and my mind needs comfort. My mind needs a calm voice right now, and my mind needs something to trust in that helps keep it calm. And that will not be found outside of you. Everything outside of you, every other person, every situation, every number in your bank account is unstable. It fluctuates. People have their own DJs. They have their own minds. They change. They go away. They come. They go. It's all unstable. The only thing that is the same today, yesterday, and forever is this relationship that you have inside of yourself with you as your spirit being the comforter of this mind that you're attached to, and whatever your belief in God, whatever your faith is. Those are the only two things that DJ needs. Those are the only two things that your DJ can actually put its full trust in, is the relationship with you and the relationship with whatever the belief of the higher power is for you. That's the only two things it needs to trust. And those can be found within you. So all the books, even me, I'm found outside of you. I am on the outside. But truth is coming through to point you to the real answer, which is inside of you. I know this starts to get rather deep in spiritual teaching and can be overly complicated by a lot of our spiritual language that we have out there. If you've listened to spiritual teachers, the teaching is beautiful. The words are eloquent. The words are, so deep and so meaningful, but sometimes they're over our heads. Like we have to really study it. We have to really sit with that phrase, with that verse, with that whatever it is that we're reading. We have to really sit with it. Well, what does that actually mean to me in everyday life? And what those spiritual books are trying to help you see is that you are the one that your mind needs. You need that separation out from identifying with this mind, this thinker that creates emotional pain. You need to be able to step outside of it and say, I'm here to take care of you, and thank you for, having the yearning to find me. You went looking for me. DJ, this small child in you, went looking for help, and it read all these books, and it got obsessed over all this stuff, and it got all worked up because it thought the books were the answer, and the rituals were the answer, and making sure you did it just right was the answer, and obsessing over it, and making sure you did everything every day in just the right order. That is exhausting, and that was never the intention of the self-help books. The self-help books were there to point you to this part of you that is the watcher, the part of you that is the caretaker of the mind, to awaken that part of you so that you could step in and DJ, this part that's been searching and trying and struggling, can go play. DJ can just go be itself, your true nature. So this isn't about trapping you in a spiritual practice that you have to do perfectly day in and day. Like, that's a prison in and of itself. That's exhausting. I know my client that I worked with before, she was so stressed out over her spiritual practice. Her poor little DJ was so upset and so stressed out and would beat her up so much because she wasn't doing this every day and she wasn't doing this right, and she wanted it so bad. But when she saw that, you know what, she was what she was looking for, this calm presence that would just go tell her DJ, you're okay. You don't have to search anymore. The search is over. You've done it. I'm awake. I'm here now. I'm here to take care of you now. I wasn't here before because I was all wrapped up in you, and I couldn't see that I was supposed to be taking care of you. But now I can tell the difference. I'm awake now. I'm here. You can relax. You can stop doing these rituals. You can stop searching. You don't have to keep trying. You don't have to keep struggling. That's not what this is about. You can just be. You can just relax. Go enjoy your life. And that's what I would tell this client of mine. I would be like, I don't want you, usually I would give people homework or exercises or things that they would need to do. And I would be like, for her, no, I don't want you doing any of this. That's what she spent all of her time doing. Like, nope, you're not to read one self-help book. You're not to listen to one audio. I want you to stop. We had to break the obsession that DJ had over gaining more. DJ thought the information was, the more information, the better. And this was what was going to fix her, which, once you reach the point where you're awake and you separate out, you're done. You're there. You're there. That is enlightenment. That is what that's what you're all going towards. It's just the separating out. Then you're there. That's it. That's what all of these teachings are trying to help you practice, trying to help you see that you can be the comforter of your own mind. You can separate out and be the part that says, you're grouchy. What do you need? What is up? Let me sit and listen to you. How can I help you? That presence that's there with this mind that creates so much pain Once you are the watcher of that, now you can help it. You're there to be there for it. So, yes, I don't know where I was going with that exactly, but the point is, I told her, no more. I don't want you doing, the only thing I want you doing is going out and having fun. Like, I just want you, just forget it. Like, it's not that big a deal. I need you to take the pressure off of yourself, off of the spiritual practice. I became her, I taught her how to be her own comforter by doing it for her. I said, you're good. Go play. You're okay. And that's what I want you to tell your DJ when it says, oh no, I'm supposed to wake up every morning. I'm supposed to meditate for 10 minutes and I'm supposed to read this and I'm supposed to say this prayer and I'm supposed, stop it. Just stop. You can tell DJ, I'm here now. You don't need all of that anymore. We're here. I'm here. I'm going to care for you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to help you relax. I'm going to help you stay relaxed. So I hope that that helps answer your question about living. Go live. You know what? It's wonderful to have all this information. It's wonderful to have all these practices and all this knowledge. But it's not to be used in a ritualistic way that just creates an obsession. It's to be used as a tool when, you know, like if you're going through life and everything's good and DJ is good and is not in there chattering and upset and causing emotional disturbance, go live, go play, go do things, go be free, just go do life. And then when and if DJ gets triggered over something, an old wound is appearing and DJ's all upset and arguing and fussing, then you can say, whoa, 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 you're upset. Let me separate out first. This isn't me. This is my mind. This is an old wound. This is a part of me that is feeling this, but it is not me. And I'm going to stand here as the calm adult presence and help it through this. I'm going to help relax it, help comfort it. And I give you all of these tools to do that in the Tidy Mind Club program. So if you haven't joined that, we're starting another group in April. I would love for you to join us. But if everything's good, go. Go live your life. You are free to live. And wake up every day, like you were saying, like, we're good. We're there. I want you to know you are already whole. You are already complete. If you've already separated out and are seeing some, being able to see this part of you as a separate part of you, you're awake enough that you can just tell, just go, we're good. We don't need to keep searching. You found me. You were what you were looking for the whole time. This part of you that was dormant and was so tied up in DJ for so long. You're it. You are the answer that all of these self-help books were trying to help you find. And if you go back to them and if you listen, you know, to teachings like Eckhart Tolle or Byron Katie or whatever, you can see it clearly that they're trying to help you become this watcher, this observer, this calm presence that's able to care for a mind that needs to be cared for. It needs someone to take care of it instead of it feeling like it has to run the show. It has to work everything out. It has to try. It has to struggle. It's on its own. It's not on its own. And that's the part of you that they're trying to get to wake up inside of you. This is your awakening. This is your enlightenment, is when you're able to be separated out from that. Now, as far as the ringing in the ears, that is something that you'll have to work with DJ on. I can imagine just how annoyed your DJ can become at that sound, like especially if it's a constant sound. So to be able to your mind would want to resist it to make it stop. So it's gonna have to, you'll have to comfort it in a way, your mind in a way that you help it surrender to this being a part of the experience. And that's not easy. And I'm not trying to minimize it at all, I promise. But as far as, you know, what you can do to help your mind, if it's fighting it, that's going to make it worse. If you can help your mind in some way embrace it, surrender to it. Yep, there's the ringing. There it is. It's there. You can even sit with it while it observes the ringing. Sit with it and listen to the ringing. See if it gets louder, see if it gets quieter. Say, you know what, I'm going to sit here with you. You don't have to fight this. Fighting it is just a waste of energy. It's here for now. It may not be here forever. I don't know. Things change. So to be able to help DJ surrender and not to fight. And so that's a big part of the practice too, is not just ringing in the ears, but many things we have to help DJ surrender to and accept. So that's it. I hope that helped you, and I want you as the comforter to say, you don't need fixed. You're already okay. You're good. I'm here now. Like, if you need something, I'm going to help you. You don't have to read not another self-help book. As long as I stay separated out, that's your only practice. That's the only thing you have to remember, to stay in the role of the comforter, so that when your mind does become upset over something it observes in someone else or in the world around it or inside itself, anytime it judges something or gets upset about something, you can be there to say, whoa, 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 like, how can I help you? So that's it. Like, the mind makes everything so, DJ makes everything so much more complicated, so much bigger, so much more overwhelming than it actually has to be. But once you find out that you are there to comfort it, you can live life. You are supposed to live life. This isn't supposed to be a life of constant trying to fix yourself. So I want you to let DJ know each and every day that you wake up that it is safe, it is loved, it's already okay, it's not broken. Your DJ is not broken. Your DJ does not need fixed. Your DJ needs help relaxing. Your DJ needs help calming down. Your DJ needs help letting go of some things from when it thought it was broken. But other than that, it's good. You were given a beautiful mind, a healthy mind. But we, the comforter part of us, fell asleep and wasn't there to take care of it. And it was left to its own devices. And it doesn't know how to take care of itself. It is like a small child that just tries to figure things out, and it gets full of fear. And so you're here now. You're going to help release all of those fears. You're going to help clean all of those old programs and all those old beliefs that it was just on its own trying to figure things out, and it made mistakes and it misinterpreted things and it had a lot of misunderstandings, and you're here now to clear those up. So it's safe. It's safe, it's not broken, and it is okay. I hope that helps with your question. And if you are listening and you have a question, I would love for you to leave that either in the comment box wherever you're listening from. If you're listening on YouTube, there's a comment box, Facebook, SoundCloud, wherever you're listening from. I would love for you to leave me your question, and I would be happy to answer that for you. If you'd like to join the Tidy Mind Club, jump on in there. We've got a few days before we get started, and we will start 30 days of content helping you wake up, helping you become that calm presence inside of yourself to help keep your DJ calm, relaxed, and make it healthier and healthier. I hope you all have a beautiful day.